when I talked to Kevin Pritchard about Lance Stephenson coming on board, I asked him if there's some things that that I should know about him, and he said, he's got a real connection and a real magical thing with our fans, and that was certainly evidence tonight. He was tremendous. My understanding is that's an NBA record. 20 points off the bench in the first quarter is an NBA record, which is amazing. So he did a tremendous job. As the game went on, the fact we played last night in another emotional game, stuff like that caught up with us. I think fatigue became a factor. So it was tough, but I was really happy for Lance. And I just continue to be very proud of the effort that our guys have put forth, since we've lost a lot of our top guys.
Lance specifically obviously had that impressive night, but it didn't seem like he had many, if any, moments where he was trying to force things or shoot too much. Can you just speak about his all-around mental game and the way he attacked it tonight?
Yeah, he plays an unselfish brand of basketball. He's aggressive, but he's always looking for the open man. You think about it, it's 3 games in 5 days. Actually, it's 3 games in 4 days. And, he had one session to walk through a few things, on Saturday night, and that's been it, So he's playing the game just on feel and, on recognition and things like that. And, I was just real happy for him, happy for our fans. It just injected an energy that we needed. We had we put ourselves in a great position, and then the run at the end of the third and then in the fourth just became too much. So it was disappointing to lose. But that's a talented team, and we need tomorrow as a rest day. We need a good practice day Friday, and then we got another great team coming in here Saturday. So none of this stuff's getting any easier.
What did you see that led to that run late third and then into the fourth quarter as well?
Well, they just picked up their level of aggression defensively. They got smaller. They got better defenders in the game. The game got more difficult offensively, and they increased the number of shooters they had in the game. So it's tough. It was tough, and you got 3 guys that are really just superstar players. I got one guy with 39, one 22, one with 18, and it's it's just tough. It's just tough game, and but again, the way the guys are playing is great to see. All that said, and Lance having the game that he had it just overshadows Domas having a 32-point triple-double, and that's a spectacular effort too. So, we're going to hopefully get 2 or 3 guys back for practice on Friday. We'll see who's available for Saturday. Hope for the best there, and just try to get things back together here best we can.
When Lance gets going like that, are you saying much to him, or is it just kind of letting the reins go, and obviously he's taking off?
Letting the reins go, and again, when he's in the game, his best position is point guard, with the ball, because he makes things happen. He has great vision, and has the ability to get hot. The adrenaline and the energy in the building, it all manifests in that that wild run that he went on when he got in, which was amazing, just amazing. And so, it was there were some great moments, And, where we are right now, we need more of it. I don't think it's realistic to expect this every night, but we know that he's gonna bring energy and attitude and a level of physicality to the game that's necessary.
And then big picture wise, you touched on it a little bit, I believe yesterday. What does you think it says about his humility to take the route that he took to get this, another chance in the NBA, given all that he already accomplished in the NBA?
Yeah, this is my first experience getting to know Lance. I actually shouldn't say that. In 2014, he was a free agent, and we were recruiting him in Dallas. We were talking to two different guys. He was one of the two. So I had a lot of phone conversations with him, but never met in person. And that's that's a long time ago now. That's 8 years ago. And, people go through experience in life. They learn things, they mature, they, become, just life in general is humbling. It's just for all of us, we all go through things. But I think in Lance's case, and this is not to put words in his mouth, but he knows what he loves. He loves the game. He loves to compete. And his dream is to continue to play in the NBA. And to do that, the best route is the G League, because there's a close lens, for the NBA teams. And with this unprecedented situation with COVID, there's unbelievable opportunity for a lot of guys. Ahmad Kaver gets his first NBA points tonight. And these are huge moments for guys like Ahmad. So. But it's one thing to get the opportunity. It's another thing to play the way that he played tonight. And so, hats off to him. Hats off to him. And he'll be ready to study the film and get better in areas he needs to get better.
Speaking of opportunity, Kiefer Sykes continues to give you guys pretty good minutes. What has impressed you most about him as you've had to use him for extended minutes these last couple games?
Well, I think I'd have to say it's better than pretty good. He basically played, 40 minutes, was 6 for 10, 18 points, coming off a 22-point game. He just has a real, a worldly presence for a rookie player. Now he's a 28-year-old rookie, so that is a little bit different. But he's fearless, but his fearlessness is guided in a good way. He does things within the team system, which is great to see. And so, he had another terrific night, and so we'll just I'm really happy for him. His story is well documented.
Frustrating in a loss, but how would you describe the moment that was the first quarter tonight?
Oh man, it was amazing. Just being back home and playing in front of the fans, and they did a great job today. A lot of fans came out, and it just made me feel comfortable. And we just played team basketball, made the right plays, and it was just a great first quarter.
You had 20 points in the first quarter. Was there a moment where you realized, I am energized by this crowd, this building, and something special is about to happen?
Man, I was energized. I couldn't even sleep last night. I was definitely excited for this game. I just knew the fans was gonna come out and made me feel welcome. And when you playing in front of a crowd that's welcoming you, it's amazing. So I just had to go out there and show out.
Lance, the crowd obviously gave you a huge ovation when you checked in, but then again, even when you were bringing the ball up the first time, did that kind of egg you into taking that first shot? And once that fell, were you just feeling
I'm man, I gotta shoot it, man. I know, just that the fans just welcomed me back, and I just want to thank them for real, because it just made me feel blessed to play basketball.
Lance, how much more fulfilling is it just knowing the route you had to take to get back here for this third stint with the team?
It was definitely tough. Just sitting out for 2 years and just doing this one-on-one workouts, and not getting in that game shape, just trying my best to stay in shape and going to the G League and getting my feet back going and teaching the young guys the game down there and until getting these 10 days. And it's a blessing, man. I just never gave up, always stuck with it and believed in myself.
Rick Carlisle said that a lot of guys with the things you've accomplished in the NBA probably wouldn't have gone to the G League or chased these 10 days. And why does that love of the game never leave you?
Man, I'll play anywhere, man. I love this game. I just wanted to get back. Just wanted to play basketball. I feel like playing basketball. It makes me very happy. And going to the G League, put all my pride aside, I don't care, man. Just playing basketball, it makes me feel great. So I'm just happy I'm in the position where I'm at right now and just helping the young guys getting better every day and just having fun out there.
I know you said you'll play anywhere, but what does it mean to play here?
Oh, man, this is home. I mean, I still got my house here. Like, I never left here. So it's amazing to play here. You know, this is like playing in front of my family. So
I know you've answered a lot of questions like this before, but what is it about this stadium that makes you play different than anywhere else?
I don't know, man. It's just the feeling, man. As soon as I put that jersey on, I feel like I just get my powers. I don't know what it is. Every time I put that jersey on, man, I just feel comfortable. And, you know, when you're playing in front of people that is happy for you to play and telling you, egging you on, and it makes the game more easier.
A couple guys from your last stint are still here in Miles and Domas. How have they kind of helped you with your easing into the team, and how do you feel like you're playing with them on the court?
Oh, man, it's amazing because they know the game. They know my game. They know pick and roll. I'm going to make something happen. I'm going to find somebody or make a play to the basket. So they know, and I know them. So it makes the game very, very easier.
Can you take us through just the step back to end the first quarter? Obviously, the crowd gets on their feet. It looked like you had like a, out-of-body experience, just enjoying it. So what was that play like and to have it happen here?
You know, the first couple of games, I haven't been aggressive as I wanted to be. I was just trying to find people. And I just told myself today, like, I'm going to just be a little bit more aggressive, try to find my shot and make something happen. Today, it just was falling. So I just felt like when you hit your first shot, that first shot you shoot, and you make that, like, oh, man, the basket gets so big. So I just felt very comfortable.
What have you learned from your previous 2 stops here? Do you feel like you are a smarter basketball player than you were? In maybe those
definitely. I feel like I'm very poised. You know, when I was younger, I was just very hyped, just coming off, not thinking too much. But now I just know where I'm going to pass it to. I know who's open. I know everybody in the rotation on the weak side just know the game, and the game is more slower for me. So I'm just making the right play every time, being efficient.
Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Lance, 2 things. What was racing through your mind today as you were just ready to get after it, I'm sure, all day? And then secondly, how much do you feel like this opportunity will allow you to succeed because you live here, because you know the environment and are empowered to play your game?
I just feel comfortable, just playing here. I got drafted here, and the game is – I just feel like the game is just more comfortable here and just making the right plays and having fun out there. It's all about having fun, not thinking too much. So the game is a little bit slower and just making the right plays.
It was amazing, He's been through a lot, and to come back home, and just have this kind of game for him, it means a lot, I wish we could have got the win for him.
You've had a couple of games here as guys have been out where you've had really complete nights. You're scoring, but the assists are really high. Your rebounds are typically high. But can you speak to what you're trying to accomplish as the team is shorthanded as it is?
Just trying to be more aggressive. Get in the paint, find open guys, get the ball movement going, and just everybody touching the ball.
Domas, I noticed when Lance checked in, you and Miles both joined in the applause for him. Was that kind of just recognizing what he's meant to this city and this franchise?
Yeah, of course. He's a legend here. Everybody loves him. We knew the fans were going to go crazy, when he came back. We love him. Everyone else loves him here. So, it's a really fun time him back.
Were any of you surprised? It kind of seemed like just a storybook moment, but, like, was it just fitting for this to kind of happen for him tonight?
Lance has been playing great, overseas, here, in the G League. He's been doing his thing. He's been getting better, and he finally had the opportunity here to come back, and he's just taking advantage of it.
Another guy who's played well, Kiefer Sykes, he mentioned that you're always talking to him, constantly helping him, and obviously the last few games he's really looked like a pro. Like he's got all the jitters out. And what are you seeing from him just as he settles into the NBA?
He's great. He's coming out aggressive. He's bringing us the energy that we need. He's moving the ball. I'm trying to talk to him. Just help him out as much as I can. It's his first games out here. First back-to-back, played in the Garden. Against the top NBA players. There's a lot of nerves and stuff. So I just want to be there for him and help him out.
Lance talked about his chemistry with you and Miles in pick and roll since he's been here with you guys before. How do you rate him compared to other guys you have chemistry with in the pick and roll for your career?
I've missed it, basically. That's my guy. We have a good pick and roll connection. I was telling him, be aggressive. Just do what you do. I'm gonna be there. So as we play more games, it's just gonna get better and better. We're just trying to find each other again.
What do you think changed in the fourth quarter for you guys as your offense kind of went away? I know you're getting doubled a lot, so I'm curious what you saw as the difference.
They started playing more physical. They started switching everything, and they were hitting shots on the offensive end, and then that just made us taking the ball from down end, and we couldn't run and play our game that suits us more.
So Lance had a few air guitars. I'm just wondering if you're ever going to copy him or he's going to leave that up to him.
No, that's for Lance. I'm gonna leave that for him.